When I, a vampire, was about to attack a human girl, everything changed because of a simple, protective collar. I was just about to sink my fangs into her when I suddenly realized I couldn't bite through it. The most surprising thing happened next. We fell in love at first sight and decided to get married without wasting any time. In front of the members of the vampire clan, we exchanged particles as a symbol of our union. When a blade cut my wife's palm, the scent of human blood instantly tempted all the vampires present. My clan simply couldn't understand how I could fall in love with my own food. But despite this, I firmly held her hand, and so we became husband and wife. Soon, we had two half-vampire daughters. The older one was named Mona, and the younger one was Bella. For a long time, our family lived in the underground city of vampires. Everything changed when the girls turned 12. My wife began to miss her homeland, so our entire family moved from the distant vampire city to Germany. For my daughters, it was their first experience being exposed to sunlight. Since they were half human and half vampire, all they needed was sunscreen to avoid getting hurt. I briefly greeted the neighbors and then took a coffin out of the car. My wife tried to hide it, but the neighbors still managed to notice it. When we entered the house, Mona scattered some soil from our hometown across the carpet. She did it so she could smell the place she came from. When my wife saw that I still wanted to hang bat decorations on the wall and put the coffin in the living room, she became completely exhausted. She thought that my daughters and I stood out far too much. Germany wasn't a country where vampires would be welcomed. In fact, there were even vampire hunters operating in the area. My wife was also afraid that our secret would scare the grandparents who were coming to visit us soon. So she insisted that, for the time being, we pretend to be ordinary humans. To hide our true identities, my wife established a whole set of strict rules. For example, in order to go to school, the girls had to file down their fangs every night. Because of these rules, Mona gradually began to hate humans. Bella, on the other hand, was extremely curious about my world. Mona admired the supernatural power of vampires and had only one dream: to become a powerful, pure-blooded vampire just like me. And this was the movie The Vampire Family.